These are the flags of the republics of Ireland and Côte d'Ivoire, otherwise known as Ivory Coast. This specifically is the flag of Ireland, a triband of green, white and orange, and was born out of the Irish War of Independence between 1919 and 1921. And this is specifically the flag of Côte d'Ivoire, a triband of orange, white and green, and was born out of the country's independence in 1958. But what links these two flags together? Ireland is in Western Europe and borders the United Kingdom with a part of the country called Northern Ireland. And Côte d'Ivoire is a country on the southern coast of West Africa and borders Guinea, Liberia, Mali, Burkina Faso and Ghana. Finished? And the Gulf of Guinea, part of the Atlantic. Doesn't Ireland sit in the Atlantic? But the flag of Ireland didn't always look like this. This green flag with the golden harp was first used back in 1642, but the symbol of the harp, which for Ireland dates back to the 8th century. Is this where we play the harp chords backwards to denote that we're going backwards in time? It's called glissando, and yes, if we must. As I was saying, the Irish harp dates back to the 8th century, where it can be seen easily in manuscripts and Christian stone crosses. By the 13th century, the harp had been considered a heraldic symbol of the country and was set on a dark blue flag which, according to the National Library of Ireland, was intended to represent the sovereignty of Ireland in early Irish mythology. Didn't the harp originate from ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia around the 3000 BC? In 1603, King James I brought England, Scotland and Ireland together under his monarchy and included this flag into his royal coat of arms, which pretty much made a mockery of the original meaning of sovereignty. That's the British for you. Which probably explains why the flag, but this time with a green background, appeared in the 1600s as a symbol to fight off the British Army. This on-off battle lasted hundreds of years, but the flag used today first appeared in 1848 when a small group of French women sympathetic to Irish nationalism made this flag based on their own French Revolution flag. The green symbolising the Roman Catholics, the orange for the Protestants, and the white uniting these two factions in together to defeat their common enemy, the British. But it wasn't until 1922 that the Irish eventually regained their independence, minus elements north of the island, but used this French design as their national flag, and it has been in use ever since. And besides, Côte d'Ivoire is just the same flag, but back to front. That as may be, but this flag dares to be different. How? How does the Côte d'Ivoire flag dare to be different? Patience. This flag was first officially used in 1959, but has a different background entirely. For example, the orange is the savannas of the north of the country, white is peace, and green brings hope for a better future. The white and green have also been linked to the white lagoons and the green forests. The vertical stripes are to symbolise the dynamic youth which heads for the future under the national motto, Union, Discipline and Work. Before this design, the country used the flag of its colonial leader, that of France, and the French tricolour. When the country voted in a referendum in 1958 to replace the French Fourth Republic with their own Fifth Republic, the decision was made to change their flag. So how did they end up with this daring to be different design? I'm getting to that. Local politician Félix Houphouët-Boigny, who served many years in National Assembly under the French colonial rule, went on to become the first president of his homeland. He had a great admiration for the achievements of the French culture during their time in his country and wanted to maintain a close relationship with them going forward. With this in mind, while rejecting an idea of the French flag with stars, he also rejected the Pan-African colours of red, green, yellow and black as chosen by many of his neighbours, but decided to style the new flag on that of the French tricolour. So just to confirm, the flag of Côte d'Ivoire is based on the French flag. Yes, as I said, their first president wanted the French style to show their link to their closest friends. Okay, and that's daring to be different to Ireland. How? Because the flag of Ireland was designed by some ladies sympathetic to the Irish push for revolution. And where were these women from and what did they base their design on? Well, they were from France and based their design on the French Revolution flag, which, alright, Okay, I see the similarities now. The Republic of Ireland flag was adopted on the 29th of December 1937 and has a 1:2 ratio. And the Republic of Côte d'Ivoire was the 3rd of December 1959 and has a 2:3 ratio. Both are based on the tricolour of France. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more similarity flags comparisons, then give us a thumbs up. And you can sign up to the Flags in Focus newsletter by the link in the description below. I'm sure it's a different shade of orange. Let me know in the comments below what you think. For another video about similar flags, you can click here to find out how both Cuba and Puerto Rico are both similar and different, as well as their shared backgrounds.